Well, as I said, I've been ill since last Friday night, Saturday. So I've got some salamat, Mum. So I've got some potato for Annie, some spam sushi, spam. I've got some king prawns for Annie, not for me. This is I was getting some tests done yesterday, and I'm waiting for the results tomorrow. So I've been told to order soup. So this is chicken broth with chicken and an egg. I've taken the medication, and this is my first meal since since Friday night. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I've been having dried crackers. I've been on prison food, but I'm down here, SM. It's 4:30, and this is the last thing I've got to do. I've done the electric bill, and I've turned around and done the rent, and I've done the water, and I've done the telephone bill, and I'm gonna eat this, then get in a taxi and go home, and hopefully I don't end up in the same problem I had last week. But I just feel really, really weak at the moment, and I feel really, really run down. Two Brits on the balcony at SM Langham. Got Starbucks, you got Krispy Kreme, and then you got the basement. But what's still broken? The lift. It's got a leak in the roof. Not one of those green things that grow in your garden, but a water leak. Oh well, it's the weather. Whether you like it or whether you don't, we're at SM Langham. Guys, I've been ill since Saturday last week, and Annie bought me some Pampers and a nappy because my bottom was exploding. She thinks it's funny. Watch the vlog on my balcony, yeah? But I'm back. Terrible weekend. Friday night I ate something, and then all night Friday and all day Saturday, all day Sunday. So Annie went and got me some little green and yellow pills. I took 2 of them to start with, and then 1 every 8 hours. So never felt as bad as that since I've been here. So however, I need to share this with you because Annie turned around and was helping, so she thought it would be a really helpful idea for me to go and get this. What this is it's called Caress. Yeah, called Caress. It's an absorbent pad that you put on your bed. Yeah, that's right. You lay it on the top of your bed, so if anything comes out from your bum or your willy, yeah, so if you've got any discharge through food poisoning or anything else, this soaks it up. Now, okay, do I feel loved? I feel bloody old, that's all I can say. No willpower to argue, and she put it on the bed and I lay on it, and that was it. However, that wasn't the final thing that I had to endure over the weekend. So using Annie's sense of humour, because she'd like to see me walking around in the apartment, she bought me these. These Christ almighty. These are adult nappies that you have to wear. And I tell you what, Annie thought it was absolutely hilarious that she could get me to wear these. She didn't get me to wear them, I can tell you that. There was no way. I just felt degraded and sexually abused that Annie would like to turn around and humiliate me by having a pair of adult Pampers laying in bed on an absorbent sheet. Anyway, these are called Caress. They're made in China. I've never seen these before, but that's what they look like from behind. You've got a tongue that goes over your back passage. You've got a belt that goes over your front bit, and you can just lay in bed and just wee and poo until your heart's content. Bloody hell. I'm 67 years of age, and Annie's getting her kicks. We were talking about it today while we were having some lunch, and we were with some friends, and Annie thought it was the most amusing thing. She wanted to see me walking around in an adult pamper. She wanted me to be her little baby at 67 years of age. God, what's life come to in the Philippines? Back doing the art. It's very, very nice. Every year they get this collection of art and sculptures from the local community, the local artists from Mindanao, whether it's large abstracts or handbags or hand drawn. It's very, very nice. Very colourful. Somebody's a bit scary, that. Maybe you want to put that in your child's bedroom. Just turn around and keep them in check. Depicting scenery from around Mindanao. It's very nice. Of course. That's a nice piece of work, isn't it? I do like that. I was talking to an American a couple of weeks ago at the PRA. He had a couple of art shows down at Torres that his work, he sent me pictures of it, looked absolutely stunning. About between 5,000 and 10,000 peso for his artwork. They've got so much diversity and skill. Some of it's in henna, some of it's in acrylic, some of it's in oil, some of it's in watercolour, pencil, crayon, some of it's stencil and print, some of it is just collage. which is very, very nice. Oh, look at that. The harvest, the kicak. That's who the artist is here. But as I said, I've been ill for a couple of weeks, well, nearly a week now. But I'm out. Today's my first day out. Had some tests done yesterday, and it's all about finding out whether I've got an amoeba or I've got a parasite or I've got something else inside my body. Very, very nice. We all love a cute dog, don't we? Look at that. Oh, hello. Oh, is that me? That was me last Saturday on the toilet. Oh, green with envy. Right, I'm going to go and get something to eat. Some soup. Nothing heavy. Doctor's orders.